immigration laws, our immigration system is broken. And I'm not just talking about this illegal immigration flood that we have going on right now. The protection of the borders is the
It is
responsibility of the
the
federal
responsibility
government.
of the federal government, and I
yeah.
can understand so those are two things, right?
Based on the
Waiting for
current
lower court.
laws, right, is
Yeah, so it's like lower court, and I, Abbott is trying the best that he can do to protect the country, and that in his state specifically. So he's saying, I'm doing my best. But I also can see how somebody can go crazy and do something else, So it's like, I believe that there are rules for
this can create a situation where you are going to endanger more people. Fair enough. That situation was created from the moment that we suggested that we are going to welcome everybody that was going. The moment that that position was taken, make no mistake about it, we endanger the life of
Those people.
many people that decided to say, all right, let's go. All right. So what do you mean by when you're saying?
No, precisely that. Precisely somebody that says, well, let me go ahead and fix this and start shooting people. That becomes a problem, So, and somebody can go about it the wrong way, So I do believe, because I was really not angry, but I'm like, what the heck is going on with the Supreme Court? Why would they back that? And then I looked at it from the other side, and it's like, look, we're just making sure that it's just happening in Texas. It's nothing against Texas. It's what's happening. Like, we need to make sure that we're consistent across the border, because somebody else can be a complete moron and do something else. Here's where I'm at with it. How much money is the federal government spending right now cutting the damn fence? Like, that's our tax dollars. We pay for that, because whatever Abbott did, that comes from Texas. They're paying for that. They're figuring it out. But that's our
that
money.
remains to see, because they still have the right as a state to defend themselves, right? As a state, you have the right to defend. So the governor is still literally can tell federal employees, I know that the courts are saying to you that it's okay for you to continue to enforce, and we welcome your enforcement of it.
Or whatever.
But you're not going to put our citizens
At
in
risk.
greater danger
Right.
by doing that.
Right.
So you're not cutting anything. And so now you have the Army facing National Guard, and they're looking at each other saying, what do we do
We're
here?
supposed to be on the same team.
Look, do you understand the predicament that we're creating right now for law enforcement when they suggested, and this secretary, the press secretary that we have, though, I'm going to tell you, it's disgusting to watch this individual. I never seen anybody that can just come out and intentionally lie
Yeah.
with such a disregard for the negative impact, no matter what, though. And to say that, the actions that are taken actually will have a negative impact on how the Border Patrol, when the Border Patrol, the whole community, the people that are saying, listen, we're not getting any help. This is we sounding the alarm. This is like we are unable to, and this is something extremely important. It's not even a question of resources to say that we don't have enough money. We just don't have enough people right now to be able to cover the territory that, like, if we were able to spend more time patrolling the area and doing a capture and release back into Mexico, or the stay in Mexico law that was the before you came to claim asylum, you have to claim asylum through any other country that you went through. So if you were coming from Honduras, you have to go through Guatemala and Mexico. Your responsibility was to claim asylum in one of those countries before you came to the United States. Or the staying in Mexico law, or the we capture you and we're going to turn you right back to you're not opposed to processing you into the country to a court date that never happens. You think that I'm going to show up to the court? You know what I mean? And so to see this lady straight up saying, well, they're interfering with how we do our job, when it's the Border Patrol agents themselves that are saying, this doesn't help us, right? And we need some help. Guys, let me put it this way. Our immigration laws, our immigration system is broken. And I'm not just talking about this illegal immigration flood that we have going on right now. I'm talking about our legal immigration, because everybody says, yeah, we welcome immigration, but legal immigration. But legal immigration process, that system is broken. That's a system that is essentially asking for people to say, you know what, the hell with it. Especially when they see all this thing, I'll find my way in there and then I'll figure it out because that has been the history of it. So the first thing that we got to do is we got to get a handle of our legal process. The second thing that we have to do is create a condition where you literally are discouraging people for doing what they're doing right now. And if all you want to do is, and even one of the border patrols was saying, listen, we need a port of entry. It's not to say everybody's welcome to the Hilton Hotel. That's not it. We need to understand who are the people. We need a detention center where we have enough time to process enough people to decide as to whether or not those people should be even taken a step further into the country. We don't know who's coming in right now. Right? So the idea that 70, 80, 90% of the people came into the country just to do work, guys, just about every previous for the last 10 years, anybody who was anybody from law enforcement, FBI, CIA, everybody's saying, guys, at this point, make no mistake about it, we have terrorist cells that made it into the country. And right now we are creating a condition of risk based on what's taking place. Again, just like that individual saying, well, you don't know who you are, you don't know who I am, you're too stupid to know who I am, but soon you're going to know who I am. What the hell is that? Like somebody said, I will take that video to Border Patrol and say, this guy, just so you know, what does it mean to you? But let me go grab this guy, bag in, and send him a million miles away. Because I don't understand truly, what is the ultimate intention of an administration that is willing to put at risk their own citizen. The stories of people, though, for anything from rapes to all types of crimes, you name it,
Somebody
that's taking place.
In Hunter's Creek, right here in Orlando, yesterday or the day before yesterday, they went to rob a bank on foot. Like, I'm like, what?
No.
I swear to God. By the way,
did they lose the getaway driver?
I don't freaking know what happened. By the way, it was a PNC bank, and so it was one of them cashless PNC banks. So this moron,
man. Then like you said, we got $20. We got $20.
They had no money, or that he tried to do it on foot.
I just don't even.
Yeah, but the guys, I mean, literally, if you read the news, right, and again, they do a phenomenal job trying to keep away from anything from rapes to just any type of crimes that you can think of that are being committed by people that used to be part of gangs. They used to be part of it. They came into the country. We have no understanding where they are, where they're going, no control whatsoever of the people that are coming in. And to put our own citizens, because, guys, it's not that I don't welcome the immigration process, legal and some of the illegal I'm good with. The person that came in to bust their butt, that want to be good citizens, people that I know for a fact, like myself, who actually went from crossing that border to becoming a business owner, to employ other people, to pay a ton of taxes, to be now a faithful defender, citizen, a defender of the Constitution and the country. You know what I mean? Somebody that truly, you literally have many people that are here and would be willing to do whatever it takes for this country. The fact that we don't want to do anything, again, it's too much of a political football. And by the way, there's even a healthy component to that immigration process is when you're talking about the birth rate replacement. But if out of 7 million people we have coming in, 6 million were men, military age, which also means marriage type of age. If out of 7 million, 6 million were men only. Do we have that many women available in the country to what is the ratio right now? You know what I mean? Because talking about now you competing for who's gonna marry what and
became like the real estate market.
I mean, before anything else. I mean, these guys are gonna come in to look into. I gotta find a way to get married to somebody. So that puts a lot of pressure on many of the guys that are single out there. There are going to be. He's like, I'm not, so I don't care. Guys, when it comes to birth rate and replacement and all those things, I get it. But there's so many. Again, positive, negative connotations. The one thing that we need to be very clear about is that what we have going on, and we still have another year to go before anything happens with the election. One more year to go before we come to a freaking conclusion.
That's another 10 million?